Hey, I decided to do a video. I haven't done a real talking video that's a long one in a while, but I thought I'd do one today because I responded to somebody's message and they were talking about how they feel poor. And it's like, I live in California in the Bay Area, if you didn't know from looking at my videos. But I was like, these people, they're talking about how poor they are. And I'm like, it sounded like they were bragging about how rich they were to me, but they were talking about how poor they were. Yeah, because they were talking about, oh, my family, we only have 2 SUVs and we have a house and stuff. That sounds pretty rich to me, because to get a crappy house where I live, it's like $1 million. You get like damn near $1 million, if not more. And then, like, not too long ago, back in June, I was watching, let's see, because I did a little research. I was watching, because this is in San Francisco Chronicle, but I was watching the news, and I thought they said 140, but it was $104,000, because before it was like 100 and something, I don't remember, for a family, and they were considered poverty. But if you're single and you live in the Bay Area and you basically make less than $96,000, you're in poverty, low income. Because in 3 counties in the Bay Area, it's considered low income if you make less than $104,000 if you live alone. If you're single and you only make $104,000, you're considered low income, and you can qualify for government. I think you can qualify for government benefits or something. Because I heard you can qualify. Oh wait, here it is. The Department of Housing and Community Development released income levels for 2023, which is calculated annually based on federal guidelines and uses to set eligibility caps for affordable housing programs. Oh no. Yeah. So you're considered low income at $104,000 a year if you live in San Francisco, San Mateo, or Marin counties. You're in poverty if you make $104,000. And it's like, you don't even, yeah, it's a struggle. And then there was, let's see. Yeah, while it applies to metro areas, they apply to housing programs at the county and local levels. The Bay Area counties of San Francisco, San Mateo, Santa Clara, and Marin have had the highest median incomes in California for the last 7 years. Yeah, Santa Clara, their median has been the state's highest. That's where all the tech companies are, but surprisingly, it's cheaper to live over there. Because, yeah, Santa Clara, their median income for a 4-person household is $181,300. A 4-person household, they're making 137,100 or less is considered low income. Yeah. And just when you think you're doing good for yourself, you find out, yeah, you're not doing good for yourself. You're just doing better than everybody you know, but you're still broke. And that sucks, because it's like you work so hard to avoid poverty and everything, but it's like, yeah, you're not technically in poverty because you're like slightly above it, but you make a mess up and you'll be right there. For a single person in Santa Clara, the low income maximum is $96,000. That's lower than San Francisco, San Mateo, and Marin counties. San Francisco, San Mateo, and Marin counties have each had low income thresholds greater than $100,000 for a single person since 2021, when the limit for each county increased from $97,600 to $102,450. For the past 2 years, the number rose to 104,400. Yeah. Oh, so I'm looking at this. Oh, this is interesting, because this is based on in San Francisco in 2018, low income was 82,200. Now it's 104,400. That's interesting. Let's see. Alameda. Oh, this is interesting. That's very interesting. But I can understand it. Alameda County, which is right next door, which is Oakland, Berkeley, Fremont, San Leandro, Hayward. Yeah, all those places, which is Alameda County. And in 2018, low income was 62,800. Now it's 78,600. That's quite a bit lower. Oh, this is kind of shocking. It doesn't surprise me. Contra Costa is the same as Alameda County. It's kind of the same vibe, Alameda, Contra Costa. Except, like, the west side of Contra Costa... Wait, no. Yeah, the west side of Contra Costa is, like, Richmond. Richmond, San Pablo, El Cerrito. Like, that way, like, west... Contra Costa, not so great. But then you have like Pittsburgh, Antioch, not so great. But like Walnut Creek, I think Orinda is Contra Costa. Or that might be Alameda. Let me see. Let's see where Orinda is. Orinda is a nice little place. I think that might be Alameda, but I'm not sure. Orinda is Contra Costa. So, wait, let me think. Where is that other place? Let me look for a Bay Area map. And if you didn't notice, I'm on my computer typing while I do this video. And I research and talk at the same time. Let's see. I don't know. I need to move around some more with my videos because I like to show all different places because you've seen me go. Where have I gone? Okay, this is a map that I can use for this talk real quick. When I talk about where I've gone. Because I'm thinking of the city, but I can't think of the name of it. But if Orinda's in Contra Costa, then the city's there too. Yeah, I've gone to, let's see, what counties I've been to. Oh, wait. I was just thinking, when I was in San Jose, I didn't make a video. But I make videos on the peninsula, San Mateo County, which we call the peninsula. I've done videos in the East Bay. But when I go to Fremont, I never do videos. Because I'm always, like, distracted when I'm in Fremont. I've gone to the North Bay. So I basically I didn't cover all of the peninsula, but I've covered most of the peninsula. But I could go more in depth. I've done like the basics of the peninsula. But like San Francisco, I go more in depth. But when I go to the peninsula, I get distracted too. San Francisco, I'm always there. I live there, so I record a lot more there, but then I could record even more. And then I might take a day trip over to Marin, Sonoma, and I do videos there. And I don't even really go all that in depth in Marin or Sonoma. I could do better. And then Napa. I keep saying I'm going to take a trip to Napa because I actually go to Napa fairly often, but I never do a video there. But I'm getting sidetracked kind of, but Fairfield, Solano County. I actually do go to Solano County sometimes, but I don't take videos because there I get really distracted because I get so happy I get distracted because I go to the mall and I love the mall. Yeah, I go to Richmond, Berkeley, Oakland, Fremont, Hayward quite a bit. And then I go out to Livermore, but I get distracted when I go to Livermore too. And I get distracted when I go to Hayward. Yeah, because some of these places I don't make videos because I get really distracted and happy. Because I'm probably getting food that I like. And I'm probably buying something that I like. and I'm like distracted with my shopping and all that stuff. So I don't make videos often. Oh, but one video I have coming up, I'm so excited for this video. It's going to be in San Francisco at IKEA. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I should have made a video when I was in Mountain View, but when I'm out in like the South Bay, like San Jose area, I get distracted because I'm like somewhere and I'm normally like in the middle of nowhere, and I get distracted because I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I go to all the Bay Area counties. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's see. So, poverty in California is different. You could be in severe poverty in California, but if you can go somewhere else and transfer that job and those skills, you might be rich. But California has a, like, if I went somewhere and if I went to like Texas or something, would my job, like my company isn't going to transfer because I work for like a local company. But like the skills, because I thought about transferring and doing my job somewhere else. And then I'm like, all these certifications and different things I have to do in that state. And it's like, I'd basically have to go back to college. I'd have to like redo college, basically. And then redo all my state exams and everything. So it's like, do I want to go to another state and move and live a cheaper life? And then I think it's not really going to be all that much cheaper because I have my student loan debt. And then if I move to another state and then try and do the same thing I'm doing or something close to it, I have to go back to college because I'm qualified in California. But like I was thinking about going to like New York or New Jersey. And it was like, yeah, I have to go back to college for like 4 years, most likely. At least like 3 to 4 years. Well, probably not 4 because I might be able to get away with general education. But some of that stuff I saw, like for the requirements that I was looking at to do my job in those states, I'm like, I don't really want to do that and collect more student debt and then never be able to retire because it's like, I don't want to do that. But is it poverty? Is it what? Because I've heard like some YouTubers and they talk about, oh, this girl's delusional. She's talking about she can't live off $100,000. And it's like, yeah, that's considered poverty. Because in some places, like I'll say San Francisco, San Mateo, Marin, Santa Clara, maybe. Santa Clara, yeah, because Santa Clara is like San Jose, Tech, Mountain View, all that stuff. Some of those cities, you can't, or counties, you can't, it's hard to find a place under $3,000. And even if you get a place at $3,000, it doesn't mean it's nice. It might be a really bad place in a bad area. Like some of those places in San Francisco where you see like the homeless people and stuff and the drugs, some of those places are like $3,000 a month. And then like those new buildings they're building, those are like even more expensive. Let me look at Craigslist and look at an apartment and apartments.com, because people want to say it's delusional to say like, oh, you're broken, it's $100,000. It's like $100,000, like it's nice, like if you give it to me and I don't have to work for it, like as a gift. But like to live off like for a year in the Bay Area, if you're just doing like basic stuff. Because I was going to take a day trip and outside the Bay Area, because I was going to go to Mendocino, because I was going to go like, oh, I'm going to take a day trip to Mendocino. And I saw how much the bus costs to Mendocino, and it's only one, because I was going to take the bus from San Francisco and then go to Mendocino, and I saw the bus just to Mendocino was $23 for a one-way bus ride. And I'm like, no, that's crazy. And then Muni, they went up to like $3, and I think, I don't know, because I don't really take Muni anymore. I take it, but not as much, because depending on what part of the city you live on, a lot of people take like other buses, like Presidio Go, Golden Gate Transit, or like, well, yeah, or like the cable cars and different things. So I prefer to take the Presidio Go if I'm going somewhere, or Uber, or maybe Golden Gate Transit, or let me think, what else? Uber, Lyft, Golden Gate Transit, Presidio Go. Oh, and sometimes I take Samtrans too. What else do I take? I think that's everything I take. A local, because when you take the local bus, like Muni, it's always so crowded. Sometimes it's dirty. It's like homeless people acting crazy. But in my few videos that I've showed you, those were like good videos, because it's like, if you've been to San Francisco, if you live in San Francisco, you know how it can be sometimes. Like, I'd show you a bus ride in the Mission or something, or a bus ride somewhere else, but it was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, because then somebody might go crazy. I've seen like knife fights break out on Muni over in the Mission, and it's crazy. Yeah, knife fights, fist fights, screaming and cussing at each other, all kind of stuff. And oh yeah, I was gonna look at apartments.com to talk about apartments. Yeah, because it's expensive. Because I was thinking about getting a place in San Mateo, because it's like, I saw some places and I'm thinking like, oh, that's Old Charm, and that'll be so cute. I'm thinking it would be expensive, but I was like, no, I can't afford that. Let's see, San Francisco. Yeah, because like, I haven't even shown you guys in my videos all of San Francisco, because I just show just like simple stuff, because I do take Muni. I'm not going to say I don't take Muni, because you've seen me on Muni, but I take the bus. Yeah, like they have studio apartments for $2,206 at one place where it's starting off. They have a studio for $3,115. Another for $2,982. Oh, that's so crazy. Wait, where is that? Yeah. And then they have another one for $8,000, an apartment. Oh, the 3-bedroom is $8,948. Yeah, these are apartments. This must be like an affordable housing right here, because it says the studio is $2,206, but the 2-bedroom is $3,533. That must be affordable housing, because that's really cheap. I think I want to look into that, because that seems super cheap for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's see. It's on Market. I'm not sure, because I'm thinking about it. It seems like it might be in the Tenderloin area, because it's 1066 Market. And I know like 4s and 5s are like 500. Oh, wait, this says 50 Jones Street, but then it says 1066 Market. Let me see where this is, because I'm thinking like, where's Jones Street? I can't think of Jones Street. Oh, this is the Tenderloin, because it says Civic Center. Yeah. And oh, that's why it's so cheap. That is why it's so cheap, because it is. Huh. Because I'm thinking like, where's Jones Street? Oh, oh, I didn't know those were apartments. I know where this is. Yeah, I know why this is so cheap. Because that is a horrible area. If that's what I'm looking at, because it, let's see, is there a better view? This is interesting. Maybe I'll move this over to live chat. And Jones Street. Yeah, that is right in the Tenderloin, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Neighborhood. Yeah, because it's so cheap. That sounds crazy. Because they're making it look all nice. Leavenworth. Yeah, this is the Tenderloin. Yeah, this is the Tenderloin. It's funny because they have a picture. They have pictures of the area where they make it look all nice and everything. Because it says Leavenworth. And I'm like, yeah, that's a Tenderloin. Black Cat Tenderloin. But they have like what looks like an older couple, like a white man in the picture, and then they have a woman that looks like a white woman, but it looks like something's wrong with her. I don't know if it's drugs or what, but this place is funny. Yeah, it looks like they're going to like some of the nicer places, or like back when it was nicer. Yeah, I know where this is because I know that church. Yeah, I think I've done a video on this church. Yeah, I haven't been in there lately because it's closed. Oh, yeah, I definitely know where this is because I know where this mural is on this picture. Because right outside that mural, there's a bunch of homeless people. Yeah, and then they're showing the theater, and right across from the theater is a bunch of homeless people shooting up on drugs. And then they're advertising the Walgreens where they killed someone in front of it, a transgender man in front of it. And then they're closing down the mall. And the Old Navy closed right on the other side, and they're trying to advertise this. It's like, oh, there's a lot of great stuff around. Oh, and then there's like that Ewan's Plaza they're advertising, and there's a bunch of homeless people there shooting up doing drugs. Yeah, because they're saying there's nightlife, and there's daylight. That's why this place is so damn cheap. That's so funny. Because I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But I'm like, where's Jones Street? Because it's like, I've heard of Jones Street. But where can you get a 2-bedroom in San Francisco that cheap? Even to live near the crackheads, it's expensive. Yeah. But it pays to be a crackhead in San Francisco. Because last I heard, they were making like $800 a month. Yeah, how much is this expensive apartment? The most expensive one that I'll see. Is it 3,000? Let's see. I think this is the most expensive one, or at least the one I'm looking at right now. And this is $3,358 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. And, oh, wait. This one, that's the general range, $3,340 to $3,358. But the ones that are available are $3,340, and that's 884 square feet, and that's available now. And then another one is 3,358, and that's 884 square feet, and that's available on the 17th. It's interesting. But I'm going to post this now and move over live. If you like, watch and subscribe.